Welcome back to the 100 Spin Test channel. In today's episode, we dive into the murky waters of roulette strategies, where promises of guaranteed wins often sink faster than an oversized anchor. Ever wondered if these so-called foolproof strategies can withstand the chaos of real-world distractions and cognitive biases? Well, you're in the right place. Let's find out together. Today's test is based on the Big Dipper presented by the Roulette Master in his December 24, 2023 video from a submission by his subscriber WindWalker. I find the Roulette Master to be one of the biggest phonies in the roulette strategy niche, at least among the ones with a reasonably large audience on YouTube. Between TRM's dishonesty and the fact that a favorite YouTuber of mine, Roulette Science, was fascinated with the strategy, I just had to test it myself. Since I play online, I use a European wheel. With these 12 winning numbers out of a possible 37, there is a 32.5% likelihood of winning on each spin. There are 16 partial losses, so you lose even when the game tells you that you won. Also, the zero absconds with 2.7% of each bet in aggregate due to the house edge, so even if we win our expected 33 times, we will still be down an amount that varies depending on the values of the wins and partial losses. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, I've reduced the unit size to $1, euro, or pound. Place 1 unit each on the second column and third dozen, then 1 unit on the 7 to 12 double street, 1 unit on the 13 to 17 corner, 1 unit on the 25 to 27 street, 1 unit on the 19 to 20 split and 1 unit on 24 straight up. You will win a 29-unit jackpot if the ball lands on 24, 14 units if it finds 20, 11 if it makes its way to 19 or 26, 8 if it settles in 25 or 27, 5 if it embeds itself into 14 or 17, and 2 if you're lucky enough to find the ball in 8, 11, 13, or 16. You'll only lose 1 unit if the ball lands in 7, 9, 10, 12, 29, 32, or 35. Your balance will drop 4 if the ball lands in 2, 5, 23, 28, 30, 31, 33, 34, or 36, and you lost the whole 7 if the ball ends up in 0, 1, 3, 4, 6, 15, 18, 21, or 22. As always, the animated graph below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives an idea of how volatile the bet is. I'm using a fake currency symbol because I'm not betting real money and don't want to ascribe a monetary value to something with none. There is a colored table on the right side showing the payouts and losses for this bet. A link to Jack Ace's bet analyzer for this can be found in the description.
Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
Another non-surprising outcome. There were 26 wins and 74 losses. We underperformed the expectation by 4. We hit the high watermark of 35 early after 2 close jackpots, and it was a slow decline to our final result and low watermark of -133. We were in profit for 14% of the spins. The spin data has been saved to a spreadsheet in my Google Drive. You'll find a link in the description. I ran the routine statistical tests on the results. The chi-square test indicated that these results were likely random. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 3.9 with a standard deviation of 3.6. That means it took 11 spins to get a win 65% of the time and 15 spins or less 95% of the time. The maximum number of consecutive wins was 3 and maximum number of consecutive losses was 15. There were 5 repeaters. 6, 7, 10, 12, and 14, each repeated once. The hot 3 numbers were 6 and 7, each hitting 7 times, and 10 hit 6 times. The cold 3 were 19 and 20, with no hits each and one with 1 hit. When I play win or loss music after the 100 spins, it's a response to whether the bet came out ahead or not. I'm rewarding bets that self-correct after setbacks, and penalizing those that require some intervention like a progression to pay off. A bet that loses in my test is not necessarily bad in my opinion. However, this strategy looks cool on the table, but based on one test, it does not appear to be worth what we paid for it. Between the long loss streaks and numerous low payouts on wins, I don't see a way back after falling behind. However, test for yourself on different tables at different times because this could be just an exceptionally non-representative sample. Keep in mind that casinos don't exist to make you rich. In fact, they exist to drain from your wallet whatever you allow them to take. Never take gambling advice at face value. Test any strategy that you plan to play on a free online game and read as many critiques about the strategy that you can find. Some strategies only work for a limited time, and the remainder don't work at all. Adjust your risk and loss tolerance accordingly.
Good luck until the next time.